Hello, hello, hello. I'm LaTrenda Williams-Clark and welcome to my channel, TNT, Talks and Tips with Tren. That's me. Here we'll be discussing all things real estate. We'll have weekly featured guests like loan officers, appraisers, and home inspectors. Remember, knowledge is power. So don't forget to click and subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell for weekly updates. Hello and welcome to TNT, Talks and Tips with Trenda. I'm your host, your real estate professional with Southern United Properties, and tonight our special featured guest is Mr. Stan Adkins with Stan Adkins Accounting and Tax Service. Mr. Stan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Thanks for having me, LaTrenda. My name is Stan Adkins. I'm with Stan Adkins Accounting and Tax Service, located at 9428 Brookline Avenue in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am a graduate of Southern University, 1995, graduate in accounting. I have been preparing taxes in the Baton Rouge area for the past 20 years. I am currently married to Kwame Adkins. She's a realtor, broker to be exact. I have 2 kids, Quanston and Cameron Adkins.
All right, Stan, thanks for that wonderful introduction. And tonight we're going to be talking about doing it the right way, filing your taxes when you are self-employed. So let's get into it, Stan.
Okay, so for those that are self-employed, the most common things that self-employed individuals do with taxes right now is they try to write off all of their expenses to reduce their income down to pretty much little or nothing, so therefore reducing their tax liability. However, when you're in the process of purchasing a home, you must show as much income as possible in order to purchase that home. So when that happens, there's a great tax liability that occurs there. So, be prepared to pay anywhere from 15 to 20% in federal taxes and 5% in state taxes on that income.
So let me jump in and ask you, I know I'm a self-employed as a real estate agent, and a lot of times my issue is I don't know how much I need to put aside. So is there like an average amount that, say, a self-employed person should be setting aside when they get paid?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said earlier, that individual should set aside at least, 15 to 20% of whatever they make. Each period, every time they get a paycheck, they need to set 15 to 20% aside just for taxes.
Okay. All right, so you all hear that, 15 or 20% aside for taxes. Pay yourself 10% off the top. But make sure you put that money aside. So as a real estate agent, let me tell you, the biggest thing that I find with my barbers or my hairstylists or anybody out there that's self-employed, the biggest thing is, like he said, you're writing off too much. You want to buy a $200,000 house or a $250,000 house, and yet you've gone and you've written down your taxes to $25,000 a year. That's not going to happen. You have got to be realistic when you are filing your taxes, and you need to go to a tax professional, an accountant that can help you do it the right way. So make sure, if you're thinking about purchasing a house, make sure you have your 2 years tax returns, right?
That's correct.
All right, so and make sure that you are giving yourself an income that's going to allow you to purchase your dream home. Because I'm telling you, if you're writing off your taxes just because you don't want to pay, because Mr. Stan here can tell you that when you're in a certain tax bracket, you're gonna what?
You're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay.
Right.
All right, so just make sure you set that money aside. And when you're thinking about purchasing a home, think about that. That should be the first thing you think about, your tax returns. Have I filed my last 2 years? What is my average of those 2 years? Especially, when you get ready to, these are questions as a real estate agent we're going to ask you. Hey, did you file your taxes? When you come tell me, oh, I want a $300,000 house, and I'm going to be like, ooh, that's great. What's your tax returns looking like? Any other tips that you may have for those that are self-employed when it comes to any like special gadgets, apps, or anything we can be using?
Well, yeah, there's several apps out there, like those individuals that use their vehicle to travel around. There's an app called Mile IQ where you can track your mileage with that.
Okay.
QuickBooks has an expense app that you can use to take pictures of your receipts with, and that way you can track your receipts.
Okay.
As a tax professional, I've been advising a lot of my self-employed business clients to get away from being a Schedule C sole proprietor type filer.
Okay.
And that's basically just changing your business from being a sole proprietor to an S corporation.
Okay.
Well, what does the S corporation do? Well, the S corporation removes that 15.3% in self-employment tax that you have to pay. So therefore, if you know you're getting ready to purchase a home, it's my advice for you to, first thing to do is find out how much you need to show an income.
Right.
The second thing I would say is find a reputable tax preparer like myself that can show you how you can show more income but pay less taxes.
Ooh, that's right up my alley. More income, less taxes.
Less taxes. I think that's what everybody wants, is pay less taxes. So if you're self-employed and you do not, you're not classified as an S corporation right now, definitely please come see me or see some other, professional tax preparer, not someone that just do taxes January through April, but someone whose office is going to be open year round. That way you can get in contact with the person.
That's right, and he does taxes
year
round. He's here year round. So that was some great advice, and I'm telling you, people, knowledge is power. So another thing that I sort of want to ask you and hit on right quick, I know we're talking about those that are self-employed, and you hit on something that was really important when it comes to, say, how much you want to qualify for. So it's important to know where your tax bracket, what tax bracket you should fall in, let me say that. So that's when you really should be contacting your real estate agent like me, because we can help you with these things. As real estate agents, we are here to pair you with the right lender. Also, when we pair you with this lender and we get that information we need, this is the information that you can bring back to Stan so that he can help you do it the right way, since that's what we're talking about tonight, doing it the right way. So I hope this information has been helpful to you guys tonight. If you have any questions, we'll have all of that information listed below. We'll have information for Stan, how you can get in touch with him, his phone number, his email address. I'll have my contact information, my phone number, my email address. If you have any questions concerning real estate, that is what I do. I specialize in working with buyers, sellers. If you're looking for investment property, I'm your girl. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Good night.